Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Wynn and this is Critical Failure. So, continuing the Demon series of Mordenkainens Tome, I'm on the Armanite, or Armanite, whatever you want to call it. I want to say Armanite. So those of you who don't know what it looks like, it's basically like a more, I was going to say demonic, which it is a demon, but it's like a even more horrendous demonic version of a centaur. I find it really fascinating because it's literally made like a war machine. Uh, it contains very sharp claws. It has very sharp hooves that can easily cut in. Just imagine a horse just trampling on someone, but with super sharp hooves, and then a blade-like tail that looks like a giant freaking sword. Just look at that tail. That's going to impale or slice through multiple people. And then just horns, just in case he wants to gore someone up close. But yeah, these things are bred for war. Uh, Either they fight themselves, which they tend to do a lot if there's no enemies around, or they just fight for the heck of it. They tend to just fight for, I'm assuming, any demon lord as long as they get to quench their thirst for blood. And I don't think they're used by any specific one, like how the Abyssai from Morden's Tomophos are. Those tend to be used specifically for Tiamat, if you want to call them demons in any resemblance. But this thing is actually, so far, based on cosmetics, one of my favorite demons out of the Tome of Foes so far, besides the Abyssais. I actually really like this thing, but if they're facing up against really tough opponents in like say like an army type of standpoint, they tend to use their innate magic to call upon thunder, like Thor, to debilitate the enemy's formations and finally punch through and attack them. They tend to be like the shock troopers of the demon armies, or heavy cavalry. That's what Morning Tome Foes says. But it's a large fiend, demon, of course, chaotic evil, has an AC of 16 of natural armor. I would say you can put plate armor on this motherfucker and it still would be pretty good. Average hit point of 84. Oh, that kind of seems low. I would put it higher, like at least 184. Speed of 60 feet, really fast. So yeah, that's gonna hurt someone. Strength of 21 plus 5, dexterity of 18 plus 4, constitution of 21 plus 5, intelligence of 8 minus 1, and a wisdom of 12 plus 1, and a charisma of 13 plus 1. It has damage resistances to cold, fire, and lightning, damage immunities to poison, condition immunities to poison. I'm very surprised that it doesn't have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of non-magical weapons. I'm very well and puzzled by that. Its senses are dark vision, up to 120 feet, and a passive perception, 11. Its languages are abyssal and telepathy, up to 120 feet, and it's a challenge rating of 7, 2,900 XP. It has magic resistance, and if you know anything about magic resistance, it has advantage on all spells and other magical effects. It has magic weapons, and that basically means that the Armanite's weapon attacks are considered magical. It has multi-attack. It can make 3 attacks. One with its hooves, one with its claws, and one with its serrated tail. And yes, it's called serrated tail. Its hooves are a melee weapon. It's a plus 8 to hit, reach of 5 feet. One target, it deals 12, 2d6 plus 5 bludgeoning damage. I would assume like slashing because they're like it literally says that they're sharp. So I'd figure it's like a combination of the both at least. Claws, plus 8 to hit, reach of 5 feet, melee weapon, one target. It's 10, it's 2d10 plus 5, 2d4 plus 5, sorry, 2d4 plus 5 slashing damage. And then serrated tail is melee, weapon attack, plus 8 to hit, reach of 5 feet again. No, reach of 10 feet. I was wrong, I accidentally looked up. And it is one target, average hit point of 16, 2d10 plus 5 slashing damage. That's probably where I got the 10. So far, these damages tend to seem really low for such a monstrous beast, but I mean, this thing could grapple someone and then just obliterate them from that. So it has some leeway. It has Lightning Lance, which is a recharge on a die roll of 5 or 6. The Armanite looses. That's looses. it says looses. If you, hold on, let me get to it right. I need to get to my other hand. Zoom on the word looses. I know that's backwards, but like right there it says looses. That I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but basically it let loose a bolt of lightning in a line of 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. That is large. Uh, each creature in the line must make a DC 15 dex save, taking 2768 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. That is devastating. And these things basically always fight together, so you're probably never going to see just one of these. You're probably going to see a freaking assload of these. I would say probably 4 more in one time, because either they're fighting each other or they're fighting other things, and more than likely they're going to find something to fight with besides themselves. Not saying that it's impossible, but these things would most definitely just multiple of these going against even a high level party could be devastating, because if they hone in on one person, that would hurt, because all of them just attacking and then all these lightning lances, oh my god, that would hurt. Like that would possibly KO a party. That would be really cool. A TPK using these things would be really nice, because it would make sense for these evil ass centaurs. Again, you should definitely put some like plate armor on it. It would be really fun to have an AC of 18 instead of 16. Make these things more intelligent, where they're capable of making not only rudimentary attack battle tactics, but like where they can make some of themselves. Like that'd be really cool. Give them like resistance or immunity to regular attacks from non-magical weapons. That'd be really nice. Like this thing could devastate someone. And maybe give it one more attack. Like give it a 4 attacks where it can also use its other claw. Or if it's grappled someone, it can, you know, while it's grappling, it could use its tail. Like that would be really cool, because that's advantage at that point. And imagine really damaging someone just by doing that. And if you want to say it could gore someone with its like horns, like look at that, this thing's horns, like right there. I would say it to reach a 5 feet. If it gores them, they have to do a like a dexterity save, saying dex, if it to avoid getting like they get off in time, or a strength save up to DM of, I would say 15, because everything else here seems to be 15. Let me actually check the thing. It's a dex save of 15 for the lightning lance. So for the gore, I would say like a strength save of 15 also, to get off of like being grappled, or from it being considered grappled after being damaged. And I would say it would be probably 2d4 piercing damage. It's not going to be a very damaging attack, but it'd still be painful nonetheless, just to get seared by this thing. But again, there's going to be multiple of these attacking, so that'd be really cool. And of course, these things are probably going to be accompanied by other demons. And I would say that you could also give it like some sort of demon spawn ability, where it can summon a couple like low-level demons like once a day on a recharge rest of, or a recharge on a short or long rest. So that'd be really cool. I don't think that's really much else I can say. So yeah, that's the Armanite. I'm probably going to be doing another video after this one uploads, so thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you guys.